In terms of getting really good at web app security or web app pen testing, do you think it's really good to niche down and get really good at pen testing ADs or code review? Do you think that's good advice or bad advice? Or
Yeah, that's a great question. And I've seen people be successful in both approaches. I've seen somebody that just dipped their toe in the water in every single area of security, and that has worked out for them. And I've seen other people that just deep dive into one thing and like just really, really deep, and that has worked out for them. So there is not one defined pattern for success. My personal approach and success in my career has been somewhere in the middle. Like I've done deep dives on certain topics and certain times of my career. Other times I purposely took a step back and said, let me learn a little bit about everything here. I earlier in my career, I did learn a little bit about everything. I was like, okay, hey, what is VoIP? Let me read about it. Let me read the protocols. What are the security problems? Okay, I just spent 2 hours on VoIP and that's all I'm doing. Now, there's some other people that would be like, hey, what's VoIP? What are all the security problems? Let me download all the VoIP software. Let me start hacking it. Let me start auditing all the VoIP stuff. Let me start building tools. And they've now spent 6 months deep diving on VoIP. And the ability to do that is maybe not going to be super applicable to the entire job market. Like maybe there's only 5 VoIP security specialists that I know in the US at least, but once you've done that, people know that you can do that for other topics. Okay, this person became like a VoIP security expert in 6 months and they're now worldwide renowned on it. Maybe they can also do that for IoT mosquito protocol or something. And now that's what we need them to do at our company or our team.
So showing that you've got that ability to deep dive, get obsessed about something, it shows that you've got the ability to pick new things up and learn stuff. It's probably, from your perspective, it's something to shout about on a resume. It would be attractive to you for a candidate perspective.
So I really wish I could say, yes, that's the way to go. But if I ask somebody, hey, what do you know about topic X? And they can go on for hours about it. But then when I ask them about topics Y or Z that are related and they have zero answers to me, I'm going to be a little disappointed. So like the ideal answer is you should know everything of everywhere to the highest degree, but that's obviously not practical, obviously not tenable. But don't be afraid to tell people like, hey, I've gone deep dive in these areas, but I just don't know these other areas. I can learn those things really quickly. I've had people on an interview tell me, oh, I don't know anything about that. Don't ask me that. And that kind of closes the door. It says to the potential employer, I don't even want to learn that. I don't even have the ability or the capability, or I just don't want to touch that. If you say, I've never done that much in that field or that area or that topic of tech stack, but I'd be really down to learn it. And if you give me a week, I'd be really versed on it. That shows the ability to learn and the desire to do other things.